Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Dan.
And you are? Oh, all right, fine. If you're going to be like that, Dan, start the fucking music.
This is Dark Podcast.
Dark Podcast. So, Dan.
Yes. Here we are again.
Episode 3.
They said we'd never make it.
Who? Who did?
I said we'd never make it.
Why? Why would you not have faith in us?
Don't know.
Mate, this podcast has got like regular people commenting on it. One of them's my mum, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
Weird brag.
she's a handsome woman. I'm happy.
She's got a strong face.
She's got a very strong face. Yeah. But
And this is how we start.
oh, this is episode 3.
So what have you been up to?
Although technically, it's kind of apt because this episode will come out on Father's Day. Won't it?
Father's Day?
It will come out on Father's Day. Sad day for you because yours is very much dead.
Oh. Every time.
Well, yeah, he is dead all the time.
Ever since the day.
So, I've been driving around a bit today because I went to get me COVID jab.
Okay.
Yeah. The COVID vaccination.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
There's gonna be
do it,
lots of
that'd be
reverb
cool.
and stuff.
And I've noticed a couple of signs on my way.
Right.
They just gave me a bit of pause. The first one was on a bus stop. Mm-hmm. And it was for Philadelphia cream cheese. I like Philadelphia cream cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fan.
Herbs or just plain?
Depends on my mood.
You just like cheese, don't you, man?
I am a fan of cheese. Yeah, you don't get a physique like this without liking cheese, mate. And the more liquid, the better.
Yeah.
And it's on a bus stop, and the only thing it says on it is a picture of cheese,
Right.
and then it says, "You're waiting for a bus, remember?" As if that this picture of cheese is supposed to be so sexy that it's making you forget about everything else that is happening around you.
Mark, maybe it's like, do you know how in programs they do that real cliche thing where it's like someone's in a coma and they don't know they're in a coma? I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah,
But maybe the
I'm
cheese,
intrigued.
maybe you was in a coma waiting for the bus and the cheese is trying to remind you of that.
How dare you suggest that I would get on a bus? Those piss-soaked fucking awful purveyors of death.
You're waiting for a bus, remember?
Thank you, cheese. I just thought it's a weird marketing campaign, isn't it? To say that their cheese is so good that the mere sight of it will cause you to forget what you're doing at any given time.
Cheese-induced amnesia.
But if that is the case, surely they shouldn't sell it because it's a danger.
Especially putting it where you can see it if you're driving by.
Yeah,
What
and
if the
next to
bus
a
driver
road.
just completely forgets that he's driving a bus?
Because he's seen cheese.
Seeing the cheese.
Thank you, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Second sign.
Okay.
Big fucking sign, this. And it caught my eye because half of the sign was taken up by an old woman's face. And I mean an old woman.
Are you sure you weren't still looking at the cheese?
It's definitely not the cheese. And it was for an old woman.
Right.
The advert's not for an old woman. It's not selling old women.
I'm sure there's a market, though.
But she was a proper old woman. Like a skin looked like it was melting
Like
off
a
her
Mother
skull.
Teresa.
Yeah. She looked nice enough. I'm sure, she's a lovely person. Provided she's still alive, obviously. But this was an advert for a local hospice. Ooh. Now, I know and you know that hospice is where you go to die.
And I'm sorry, but do they need to advertise? There's already a need, isn't there?
Well, what, for death?
Or you should just say, well, if you're gonna die.
Basically, this was said.
Oh my God.
It said something along the lines of, life is like a story. It needs a great ending.
No, don't like that. I'd have said, you're already dying. Let's not make it shitter. And that's what I'd have put on the sign.
You're already dying. You might as well be comfortable.
Yeah, or like, don't want to die in a shithole. Come to our hospice. where we only steal some of your money.
Yeah. Why die at home, surrounded by your possessions,
And
when you
loved
could die?
ones.
When you could die in this building full of people you don't know,
Yeah. Like,
who are probably stealing from you.
didn't they do like that big, wasn't there like a big scandal years ago where they was catching them all stealing and beating them up? And
Can I just point out to anyone listening that when he said beating him up, Dan did karate chop hands.
I gesticulate a lot.
You do.
I can't help
You
it.
do gesticulate.
I wish there was like a secondary microphone for my hands. Mic them up.
Yeah,
And
but,
you get,
but people can't hear them.
yeah, but you get the slight wisps of air going past the microphone. And people will be like, I know what he's doing.
I know what he's doing.
The deaf people will know. You know, their senses are heightened. What they can't see my hands doing, they can hear.
No,
and
not.
smell.
Do you mean blind people?
Wait, what did I say?
Deaf.
Shit.
You absolute fucking.
That's it. I'm
idiots.
getting cancelled. Not by the blind people. They'd have to find me, wouldn't they?
So, last episode, I revealed to the world that I thought I might be a bisexualist. Well, you may be interested to know that I'm not anymore, because I'm something else now.
What did you do? Pray it away?
No, none of that bullshit. Okay. That doesn't work. Mainly because no one's listening, because he's made up. But no, I'm something else now. I'm not. I haven't got the capacity to be two things at once, because I'm a very simple man. What I'm now,
you are a man.
What I'm now is I'm a feminist.
Wait.
I believe.
Go on.
I believe women exist. I think that's what it is. No, there's a couple of things that happened to me the other day that I thought, you know what, women do get the wrong end of the stick in life, and because they have such a shitty life sometimes, it's better for them to die in a place where they're comfortable.
Oh man.
So now a couple of things happened to me. One, I was dressing my youngest bambino.
Okay.
He's 10 months old. I was dressing him.
What's his name?
Piver. That is a
Carry on.
false name to mask his true identity. I was putting some little jeans on him, make him look cool. I quite noticed, but they have pockets.
Right.
Fuck's he carrying about? Right? It's a fucking baby.
It's a good.
And
Are they functional pockets or are they like them fake ones? That
no,
they put
you
on?
could get stuff in them. Like, not a lot, because obviously they're relative to the size of his jeans. But he's not carrying anything about. We're his parents. We carry everything for him that he needs.
Yeah, but
A dummy, extra nappies, some milk, and love. So this reminded me of, I hear women moan a lot, mainly because, a lot of people moan when they're around me. But they moan about their pockets a lot. Specifically, their lack of. And I don't think I could live without pockets.
no.
Of all sorts. Like, I can't. I have designated pockets. Obviously, I have, my hip pockets. My phone goes in my left, my wallet and keys go in my right. And if that's mixed up in any way, I can't.
Dude, that
can't
is
do
the
it.
exact opposite to me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can't be friends with anymore.
Shit.
Right. Let's
Do you know
start.
what I?
We had a good run, 3 episodes.
Do you know what I'd do with your son's pockets? I'd leave.
Sew him up and wait for him to earn them.
I'd leave passive aggressive notes for your wife. But written like a child would write them.
I can't leave passive aggressive notes for my wife because I'm a feminist now. I back her.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
I'm on her side.
Okay.
Hashtag
But
free the nipple, whatever it is. I don't know.
But
I'm new to feminism.
She doesn't know that the child's on her side.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'm quite.
He could be one of those misogynists.
What people don't know about me is I can be quite deceptive. Mark, look over there.
Well, what am I looking at?
I've stole your other eye.
Total blindness has found me at last.
Well, now you're blind. You'll hear my hand movements better.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
So you're off to
now
get
that I'm fully blind, I hope there's somewhere that can look after me in comfort when I die.
Remember, Mark, you're doing a podcast.
Oh, shit. So,
Not looking at cheese.
So, the second thing.
Wait, you was off to get your COVID jab. What happened?
I got my COVID jab.
Oh, cool. Nice story. I mean, we've got a beginning, middle. Not much of an end.
No, because the COVID jab was the framing device of the story. Just the two signs I saw.
We just never got there.
We did. The cheese sign and the dying old woman sign.
No, I meant we never got jabbed, Mark.
No, I've been jabbed. It's just not very interesting, is it?
Oh, all right.
Dan, I've had my jab today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
At least I know how the story ends.
Yeah, with a jab.
Jabs.
But I don't know what's in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it now. Bill Gates knows what you're watching on Pornhub.
And he's not happy.
Because it's his wife. Ex-wife.
Belinda Gates.
Is that her name?
I don't know.
Apparently, I actually heard this on another podcast today. I'm not going to plug it though. Fuck them. Competition. That one of the reasons his wife ended up leaving him is because he'd go on holiday with his ex-wife once a year.
That's that's not good, is it?
What the hell?
I thought it was because she got finger trapped in a gate and just didn't want anything to do with gates anymore.
Well,
so she married someone called Ted Dawes.
So it actually brings me on to our next segment.
I've not finished with my feminism.
This week's world's shittest thing, Bill Gates. No, carry on.
Let me finish my feminism.
Back on with your feminism story.
Yeah. The second thing that happened to me on this day is my son, the oldest one, Flaniel. He's reading now.
Yeah.
He's doing a read.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
There's these special books called Osborne Farmyard Tales, and they're designed for parents and kids to read together. So he reads the sort of the simply bits at the top, and the parent reads the stupid fucking arsey bits at the bottom. And this one, this specific one is called The Grumpy Goat. Okay. And it shows on the front, there's a scared looking girl next to some concerned animals being charged by, well, it's a grumpy goat, Dan.
She should be looking less concerned and should be getting the fuck out of the way.
Fuck out of there, yeah. I'm not going to read it all to you because I'll read some bits. I'll read the kids' bits, shall I?
Okay.
Do you know what? No, fuck it. I'm going to read the
let's
whole
do
thing.
Hey, we can do what we want. This is our podcast, Mark.
So this is Apple Tree Farm.
Okay.
This is Mrs. Boot, the farmer. She has 2 children called Poppy and Sam and a dog called Rusty. Ted works on the farm. He tells Poppy and Sam to clean the goat's shed. Will she let us? Asks Sam. She's so grumpy now. Gertie the goat chases Sam. Good, never liked him. She butts him with her head. In some regions of the UK, this is known as a headbutt.
Wait, does the book say that?
No.
Okay.
It would do if I wrote it. He nearly falls over. Sam, Poppy and Rusty run out through the gate. Sam is taken to a hospice. No, not really. Poppy shuts the gate. They must get Gertie out of her pen so they can get to her shed. I have an idea, says Sam. So, bearing in mind, right, Gertie...
This is the goat, isn't it?
Gertie the goat. They're going, oh, fucking Gertie's dead grumpy. You are trying to get into where she sleeps and is comfortable and feels safe. Right. And, and she's bound to feel threatened. There's more of you. You've got a dog and everything. Sam gets a bag of bread. Come on, Gertie, says Sam. Nice bread. Gertie eats it and the bag, but stays in her pen. Let's try some fresh grass, says Poppy. As you can see by the illustration, the whole farm is covered in fucking grass.
Yeah, the whole thing is fresh grass.
I don't understand why they think giving her different grass will help. But I digest. Poppy pulls up some grass and drops it by the gate. Gertie eats it, but trots back into her pen. Being obstinate now is what she's doing. I have another idea, says Sam. Gertie doesn't butt Ted. She wouldn't butt me if I looked like Ted, says Sam, and he runs off again. Sam comes back wearing...
Who's Ted again?
He's the farmer.
Oh.
Works on the farm.
Okay.
Sam comes back wearing Ted's clothes. Sam's a child, by the way.
Right.
this would imply that Ted is now naked. I don't know. I don't know what's going on off page, but it's just, you know what I mean. Something about that doesn't sit right with me. He has found Ted's old coat and hat. Sam goes into the pen, but Gertie still butts him. I'll get a rope, says Poppy. Ooh. They go into the pen. Poppy tries to throw the rope over Gertie's head, but she misses. Gertie chases them all. Rusty runs out of the pen and Gertie follows him. She's out, shouts Sam. Quick, shut the gate. Sam and Poppy clean out Gertie's shed. They sweep up all the old straw and put it in the wheelbarrow. They spread out fresh new straw. They don't mention shit. I imagine there's a lot of shit in there. You got
right, so they cleaned it out now?
Yeah.
Right. Is this the first time anyone has ever cleaned this goat's shed out?
It doesn't say so, but I imagine it would have been cleaned before.
What do they normally do?
Hold on.
Oh.
Poppy opens the gate.
See, this book wasn't written for an eager boy like me.
No, mate. It's for boys with more patience.
Where the fuck was Ted?
Poppy opens the gate. Come on, Gertie, you can go back now, says Sam. Gertie trots back into her pen.
Nice.
You are a grumpy old goat, says Poppy. We've cleaned your shed, and you're still grumpy, says Sam. Grumpy Gertie. Bit harsh. Next morning, they meet Ted. Fully clothed now.
Okay.
Come and look at Gertie now, says Ted. They all go to the goat pen. Gertie has a little kid. Oh, isn't it sweet, says Poppy. Gertie doesn't look grumpy now, says Sam. I'm sorry. I had 2 wives. And...
Oh, way up.
And I've spent time with both of these people while pregnant, right?
Yeah.
And yes, they do tend to get a little moody. But they go through a lot. That poor goat was fucking pregnant. Right? And they had to deal with Poppy and Sam and Rusty chasing it round with a fucking sweeping brush, dressed up in an oversized overcoat and hat. She's pregnant, leave her alone.
I think,
and then go, oh, what's wrong with you? We've cleaned your fucking shed out. You're still fucking grumpy. Fuck's sake, Gertie. She's about to drop a fucking baby. Let her have a rest.
I think you've just evolved, Mark.
I'm with you, women.
You have evolved into a level 2 feminist. You have successfully stuck up for a female goat.
Yes, I have.
Not many people are willing to do that in this level of adversity.
Gertie, if you're out there listening, I hear you. I feel you. I want to eat that lamb.
Why are we always milking goats, though?
I mean, I've never once milked a goat.
No, but I mean, as a species, why do we milk everything?
Because maybe there were cows that were too hard to get to at the time, and then someone milked a goat and thought, this'll do.
Yeah, but surely goats are harder to get to because they're all fucking grumpy.
They're not, they're just pregnant. Leave them alone, mate. Fucking right. Do you ever get pregnant when you're constipated? Do you ever get pregnant when you're constipated? Do you ever get a bit moody when you're constipated?
Yeah.
Now imagine that, but it's for 9 months and it's moving about. And it weighs 8 pounds. And you don't know who the father is.
Oh my God.
You don't know what food's gone into it.
Well, to be honest, Ted seems a bit shady.
I know, he disappeared for a long time there. And Sam turns up with his clothes.
Imagine the kid when it's about its teenage years, it's going to look like that weird goat man from Narnia.
Mr. Tumnus.
Hey, I'm Ted. Ted Jr.
My name Mr. Tumnus. You want some Turkish delight?
Was it him that liked Turkish delight?
No, it's the Ice Queen, isn't it? She gives... is it
shit.
Edward? Gives him Turkish delight.
It has been so long since I thought about that. Narnia and all that. I thought it was all behind me, Mark. I thought it was in the past.
Luckily, now I'm back in the closet. I spend a lot of time there, don't I?
Strong.
So this being Daniel's book,
Okay.
leads us on to Flannel. It's Flannel's book.
Flannel's
This
book.
being Flannel's book.
Don't forget your 2 sons, Flannel and Piver.
We'll bleep that. This being Flannel's book leads us on to Stupid Shit Flannel Said. Hey! Now, I wasn't witness to one that was this morning, but Sophie did tell me about it. Mm-hmm. And it was just really it's just brilliant. He's got a thing at the minute for getting. He's convinced stuff's getting in his eyes all the time. So he's always going, "Oh, can I have a wipe? There's something in my eye."
Right.
This morning, Sophie's trying to, what do you want for breakfast? Flannel. Do you want some toast? No. Can't eat toast. Don't eat toast. Why not? Get to my eyes. I looked at him and I went, Flannel, you're eating toast wrong, mate. Don't go in your eyes.
You don't chew your eyelids, brother.
No. Second thing, I was present for this, and I feel a bit bad for him because he was just trying to help people.
All right.
We went to the beach, and the tide was out.
Right.
And we were like looking for crabs and stuff, and we found a few, dead ones. Oh. And then I noticed a dead fish.
Okay.
So I went over. Oh, Daniel, look at this! Look, it's a dead fish. And then he was like, "Oh," and he tried to touch it. I was like, "No, don't touch it, mate, because it's dirty. We don't know how long it's been there."
I think he's going to ask him to pick it up to return it to the local chippy.
It's escaped.
This one's got out.
So he thought, being the good boy he is, he'd leave a warning for other beachgoers.
Oh no!
That there was a dead fish there and it could potentially be dangerous. So he wrote in the sand next to it.
Right.
His writing's getting good, bless him. He's only 5. What do you think he wrote?
Dead fish.
Nope.
Beware.
One of those words is right.
Okay. Oh no.
He wrote, and God bless him, he wrote, "Do not be at the fish."
Is that a threat?
Do not be at the fish. So I hope that no one has been at that fish.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I'd like to give a little special shout out as well.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I made notes of silly things he says for this reason, basically. But I had to make a note of something that my beautiful wife said. That I thought was a little bit, not stupid, but
stupid. Yeah, I know.
We've been watching this good series on the Netflix called Hitler's Inner Circle. And obviously it's talking about the Holocaust and they did some, fairly naughty things. And Sophie went, "Nazis. What a bunch of misfits and knobheads."
Hold up. They weren't exactly misfits. There was a large amount of them.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, at the time, there was enough of them to do exactly what they wanted to do.
I can tell by your face that the point you're trying to make, you're uncomfortable making it because you think you're going to piss some people off.
No. I mean, knobheads, yes. Certainly not misfits. They had their club and they were strong.
But I think knobhead's a bit light.
Underwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah, for, genocidal.
Could have gone with like monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Nazis. Just the word Nazi now makes you think, ooh.
I'd rather be called a knobhead than a Nazi.
I'd definitely rather be called a knobhead than a Nazi. Really, definitely would.
I feel like we both picked up on very different points from what she said. Not quite sure I want to retract my point, though.
What, you don't think they're misfits? You think they fit perfectly?
Well, within their group. Right, okay, there's less of me than there was Nazis.
So you're a misfit.
Not
Compared
a knobhead.
to Nazis, you're a misfit.
Have I grossly misread this situation?
I think you might have done.
Shit.
See if you can guess what I found. Just rapidly moving on.
By any chance, was it 5 clicks away from Hitler?
No. We're still waiting for people to message us, by the way, your ideas for that.
Let's be honest. There's, I think, probably about 10 people that are willing to admit they listen to this.
We're 2 of them.
Yeah.
My mum's another.
I'm not sure. Sure.
Sophie says, well, I listen, but she's only listening when me and you listen back to it to make sure it's all right to go out.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, it don't count.
She'll download it on Spotify.
Yeah. Get on Podbean, you knob.
Yeah.
You misfit and knobhead.
Oh, she's going to kill me.
I mean, statistically, do you reckon that gingers have the numbers to rise up like the Nazis did?
I think they do, but they won't be able to do it when the sun's out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So the Nazis got a lot of their stuff done during the day.
They'll be called the Nocturnal Nazis.
There's a punk band.
Drum roll, please, Mark. It's time for Wiki. How? Can we say Indians, or do we have to say Native Americans now?
I don't think it matters because we don't live there.
Oh, okay.
You can be racist to people when you're not in the country. Because what are they going to do?
Cancelled. It's been fun. We're going to make a prank call today, Mark. We're going to find out how to make a prank call, and we're going to go for it.
Through the power of Wiki.
More specifically, you're going to make a prank call today, and I will sit here laughing.
Right. Okay.
You don't seem best pleased.
Nice. I don't know who to call.
Well, we'll figure that out. Hopefully,
Cross that bridge when we come
hopefully
to
this
it.
article will shed some light on it.
Right. Okay.
Here we go. How to prank call someone you know.
Teach me, Dan.
Have you ever tried to prank call your friend, boyfriend/girlfriend, very relevant, sibling or cousin, but they immediately figured out it was you? Here's the guide so that it will never happen again. That makes it seem like you're trying to stop.
So serious, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Right. I took that as like, it'll never happen again. And the first step is, don't do it. Don't do it. You go, there's more to life, man.
The first step is admitting you have a problem.
Yeah. I'm addicted to prank calls.
Prank calls are like heroin.
Okay, step 1. Figure out who you're calling.
Thought you said finger.
Is it a good friend or your sibling who probably would know it was you? Figure out a good reason to call them. Were they going to do something today? Did they recently do something they wouldn't want anyone to know about? Do you want to freak them out with a call from their crush or ex-boyfriend? Or do you just want to bother them? What do you want to do, Mark?
That's what bother them.
Just want to bother them? Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters. I'm going through my contacts and don't know. I just don't know.
I think it's going to make it better that they're not expecting this at all.
It's mostly people out. I've got a surprisingly small amount of numbers in my phone. I'm not a popular person.
Could have guessed that. Everyone's listened to a couple of episodes already.
It's all Messenger and shit now, isn't it? No one has people's phone numbers. Okay.
So it's a pretty narrow span of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we do? I don't know. Let's try and get hold of my mum.
Oh, we're ringing Joe.
We'll ring Joanne.
Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
Okay. So going on the first one, do you want to freak them out with a call from their crush or ex-boyfriend, i.e. your dad?
Fuck no. No.
Think she'd buy it? Think if you rang her up and pretended to be your dad?
No, I don't think I could. I'm not nearly tiny enough.
Okay, step 2. Write down what you want to say and any possible responses you think your friend will have. If they recently had a party when their parents weren't home, call their mum pretending to be someone who was at their party and wanted to tell them how great it was. People usually ask who is calling if they don't recognise the number. So, step 3. Make up a name. We need an alias, Mark. We know you're good at these from your sons.
Jeshwari.
Jeshwari? Jeshwari?
Jeshwari.
I'm not sure in this climate if it's safe to attempt an accent.
I'm going to go Scottish. Hello, my name's Jeshwari. I'm ringing you tonight because I need some details for your insurance. That was the worst Scottish accent ever done.
That was brilliant. I think your mum will buy it. I certainly almost did. Jeshwari.
Why?
If you're calling someone claiming to be a telemarketer, then you won't need a name. Just say, I'm with blank company.
Joshwari Inc.
I would like to interest you in blank product. Chips.
Joshwari cut,
chips.
Joshwari cut chips. Yeah. I'm going to try and sell her some Scottish things, I think.
Okay.
Iron brew, shortbread,
Haggis.
kilts,
Bagpipes.
heroin.
Oh.
That was racist.
The Proclaimers.
Would you like to buy the Proclaimers?
Dude, the accent's slipping. It's going to be great.
It's slipping quite a lot now.
Oh my
isn't it?
God.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we've already sussed out the next one. Figure out how you want to sound. If you are a girl, you probably shouldn't go for a deep voice unless you're sick.
Joshwari.
But if you're a boy, doing a high voice never works. If you want to sound like a moron, say...
My name's Joshwari.
I like this bit. If you want to sound like a moron, say, what you talking about? Every time they ask you about who you are. But if you want to sound like a parent or cop or principal or someone in power, then don't sound like a wimp. Sound like you know exactly what you're talking about. You're getting stressed.
I'm getting stressed.
I can tell you're getting stressed. I've really put you on the spot.
I think I'm going to be rumbled.
Okay.
Like ASAP.
You reckon?
I think so, but I'll try.
This one says, number 5, call the person. Try not to chicken out, Mark. But if you do...
Joshwari. I'm in character.
Hang up and use a different phone with another number. At what point is this harassment? If they find out it was you, deny everything. Say, oops.
I'm Joshwari again. My name is Joshwari.
Are we ready?
All right. Hold on. All right, okay. I'm Joshwari. I'm ringing from Scottish Products Limited.
Okay.
I'm going to try and sell the Proclaimers.
Hello?
Hello, is Mrs. Ship there, please?
Yeah, one moment. Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Ship. My name is Joshwari. I'm just giving you a quick call from Scottish Products Limited. You've come up on one of our mailing lists saying that you might be interested in buying the Proclaimers from us.
What, both of them?
Aye, yeah.
Oh.
It's sort of a buy one get one free kind of deal. They do come as a package, I'm afraid.
Oh, do they?
Aye.
I'm just trying to think if I've got enough room for two. But you do say I wouldn't have to pay for two. It is buy one, get one free.
It depends on how much you think you'd like to pay for one, though, to be fair. Because you could think that the price for one is very high, but then think that you're getting two for that much. But would you like to know some of the reasons why buying the Proclaimers would be a very good investment for you?
I think that probably would be wise, yes.
Well, they're very good at getting people going at weddings.
Yeah?
They have a wonderful singing voice between them.
Yes.
They're excellent at proclaiming things.
Yes.
And their most their best feature is that they're very good at walking 1,000 miles, but only in 2 installments.
In 2 installments.
Yeah, they can only do 500 miles at a time, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I don't see what's funny, Mrs. Ship.
Well, why can I only do 500 miles at a time?
Have you tried walking more than that? It's mighty tiring, especially when there's not much iron brew around.
So, can I just ask, when you said they've got a good singing voice between them, is it just the one voice, or haven't they got one each?
It's a harmony thing. They sound really bad separately, I'm afraid.
Oh, so you wouldn't advise me just having one as a trial?
No.
You know, as a trial basis?
No, you'd have to take both, I'm afraid.
Oh, and can I ask the price?
It's £1,000, but in 2 instalments of £500 each.
As in the walking 500 miles, it's a bit like that, is it?
Yes, it's an autism thing. They're obsessed with 500.
Can I ask you? Talking of instalments, could I pay in smaller instalments?
No.
Just no.
Well, you could, but you'd have to take them in installments. So you'd, like, for instance, 1 month
Not
you'd
like
get a
leg and
finger.
arm or- So small. That is a very small instalment.
There is another feature, actually,
Yes.
which is good about them, as that when they're dead, you can use their stomachs to make haggis. It's very good for that. And they're also fully trained hospice workers. So when you're at the end of your life, Mrs. Ship, you'll be very comfortable with the Proclaimers around.
Well, you are selling this to me. Can I ask, sorry, what's your name?
My name's Joshua.
Oh, yeah, you did say, yes.
It's a local Scottish name.
I was going to say, it doesn't sound very Scottish.
How dare you?
Can I ask, is there a possibility of a trial period, like sale? There's a possibility that I can send them back if I don't get on with them?
No, I wouldn't be able to get enough, as much money from the next person who tried to buy them.
So there would be no as in used Proclaimers?
Aye, yeah, second-hand Proclaimers. They'd only be able to do 750 miles. Am I to take it from you're laughing that you're not interested in this bargain, Mrs. Ship? Because I've got many more people on the line waiting.
Yeah, could I possibly have a little bit of time to decide?
You also get free letters to America.
No, I was going to ask about that, because I do have people that I would need to send letters to in America.
The Proclaimers are very good at that, Mrs. Ship.
I do need a little time to decide, though. I'm afraid I can't possibly decide.
It's a
now.
one-time deal, Mrs. Ship, I'm afraid.
Oh,
If you
is it?
don't purchase
Is it really?
now, I'm afraid you'll have to settle for Rob Roy.
Rob Roy
Aye.
in a kilt.
Sometimes he's in a cult.
Oh,
Other times he's just a normal skirt. It depends on what day he does his washing. Would you also like to know something, Mrs. Ship?
yes, I would.
My
yes.
name's Nae Joshua.
What is it?
It's actually Mark, and I'm your fucking son. You're part of the podcast, Mum.
Part of the podcast.
You are. We're doing an article, a WikiHow article, on how to prank call people you know, and
Yes.
I don't think you realised it was me at all, did you?
No, not at all. Not
No.
at all.
You're now part of the Dark Ball cinematic universe.
Yeah, the pay's not good.
Do I get a badge?
The pay's not good, but the pussy is excellent.
Maybe I'm not interested in that. Can I have a badge instead of the pussy?
I mean, I suppose. I don't know why you'd want badge instead of pussy. But okay, maybe it's your generation, Mum.
Well, we've actually got a deal on at the moment on Proclaimers.
Am I going to be famous then?
No, because you're one of the only two people who listen to this, I'm afraid.
And I'm afraid I might have to. Actually, I think somebody at work's going to have a listen because I've mentioned it to them. So there you go.
You can tell him you're on it now.
Sorry?
You can tell him you're on it now.
Can't I?
Yeah.
Famous. Thanks for that.
That's all right, Mum.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to get off.
Bye. We got more segments to do.
I'm at my friend's house. And we're
Bye.
Mum, stop it. We're doing our podcast. God. Bye.
Bye.
Can I just say that I think my Scottish accent was flawless. I almost believed I was Jashwari.
I mean, for a moment, what I was seeing didn't quite match up to what I was hearing.
Why? What did you think I should look like?
I
Robert the Bruce! Freedom! The Mill fucking Gibson! Dan. We've had fun tonight, haven't we? We drank a bit of whiskey.
We're still having fun, right?
We're not about to.
Shit.
In episode 1, Cast Your Mind Back, we spoke about Vikings, didn't we? And some of the Norse mythology stories. And we spoke about the Otter's Ransom.
Right.
And I casually mentioned that when I was typing Otter's Ransom into Google, I got to the A in ransom, and it suggested otters raping baby seals. And we were like, what the fuck? But we didn't push it further, did we? The time has come. I have Googled otters raping baby seals.
Mark, you will be on so many watch lists. It must have been a popular search, though, if it came up before Otter's Ransom.
Well, this is the first article on Google.
No.
It's by Vox.com.
What's that?
I don't know, website.
Cool.
It's written by Dylan Matthews. This is from 2 years ago, September 9, 2019.
Right.
And the article is titled "The Case Against Otters, Necrophiliac Serial Killing Fur Monsters of the Sea."
Wait. There's so much to take in.
I know.
That right there. We need to change the name of our band. Right, okay. Without the attitude, run that by me again.
Okay, just normal. The Case Against Otters, Necrophiliac Serial Killing Fur Monsters of the Sea.
Oh, there's no non-dramatic way to hear that. Fur monsters.
The Case
of the
Against
sea.
Otters, Necrophiliac Serial Killing Fur Monsters of the Sea.
Who let Jeshwari back in?
Fuck off, Jashwari. We don't want you proclaimers. Piss off.
We've had it up to here with your proclaimers.
And then here, the extra 500 centimetres. So, I mean, look at this picture of an otter. It's fucking cute as fuck, isn't it? So I'm going to ruin otters for you.
Bit of a Ted Bundy here, isn't it?
Hey?
Ted Bundy, good looking on the outside. Absolute monster on the inside.
I don't know, because I'm not bisexual anymore. We discussed that at the top of the show.
I thought everyone could appreciate the charm and good look
of Ted Bundy. So it starts off by saying, what is an otter? And it gives a fairly...
Does it by any chance say, it's not a beaver? We know what you're imagining, but it's not a beaver.
It's a cross between a snake and a beaver.
Because I once, it was quite late, and I couldn't imagine what an otter was compared to a beaver. But I was just imagining a beaver without its big fucking tennis bat tail.
Tennis bat.
Is it racket?
It's tennis club. Well, it gives a sort of scientific explanation of what an otter is, what family it belongs to and all that. There's a lot of Latin words, so I'm going to skip all that bullshit. Number 2, the part of that, because there's numbered parts of this article. Number 2 is, do otters attack people? Now, yeah, you'd think,
do they?
I'm sure they do. If they feel threatened, maybe, then they can be a little bit nasty. But otters are very cute little creatures. They eat off, they float on their backs and eat off their tummies.
Oh, that's
and they've
sick.
been shown to be, they hold paws, don't they, with each other and stuff. A 2011 study found that 39 reports of river otter attacks in North America, 35 of which occurred in 1980.
What the fuck happened in 1980?
They've grown as well to now, but a decent share of the attacking otters have been rabid. So people have got rabies.
Oh, okay. Isn't that why they attack? Don't rabies cause animals to attack?
Possibly, they could do. The researchers found 4 prior scientific publications documenting attacks, including one that reported a deadly otter attack in India. I think it was a hairy alligator.
Yeah, like, I refuse to believe...
Or a very dull tiger.
I fail to believe that anyone's ever died from...
An otter
attack. An otter, yeah.
Well, you believe wrong, mate. So, right. They're all river otters. So you're probably thinking, so sea otters treat humans okay. Well,
oh shit.
I'm going to read directly from this. You keep hoping that. We couldn't find any reports of attacks on humans from sea otters, but that may just be a function of sea otters being much rarer than river otters and spending less time on or near dry land. Makes sense?
Okay.
Moreover, sea otters have, in at least some cases, shown a willingness to attack primates. As in the case of the above sea otters in the Bronx Zoo, which killed a monkey whom they shared an exhibit with.
Well, my second question was, how did they figure this out? Did they just dangle a monkey in front of an otter?
I don't know why they'd put them
and
to
watch
animals.
it just pound its fist into its palm. You picked the wrong day to be a fucking monkey.
Fuck off, land me. Yeah. I don't know why they forced them two animals to share an enclosure.
Did they?
Yeah.
Why?
They shared an exhibit. One sea otter off the coast of British Columbia apparently raped and murdered a dog.
What? No!
Yes.
Fuck.
Well, number 4. Well, sea otters are nice to animals besides monkeys and dogs then. I'm going to show you a picture here of an otter biting a fucking crocodile.
Dude.
Yes, mate.
No, I need a closer look. What the...
Biting a shitting crocodile.
Oh my... It's enormous. It's either that or the crocodile's tiny.
I think it's a small crocodile.
Oh, well, I mean, let's be honest.
Imagine how terrifying that otter would be if it was, if that was the scale.
If it was man-sized or something.
A motter.
I want to know how big they get.
They can get quite big.
I like to think that, you said like non-sea otters are pretty friendly. I like to think the sea otters are there climbing onto yachts up the ladders and they're just going, thought you'd sail on the high seas, did you?
Motherfucker. So you're probably thinking that sea otters are nice to animals besides monkeys and dogs. Nope, they are horrific menaces to other species. And I don't just mean in the way carnivorous species always are to their prey. Sea otters murder even when it doesn't provide them with food or offspring. Like straight up sociopathic spree killers. In 2010, veterinarian Heather Harris and her co-authors Story Oates and Michelle Stadler, Tim Tinker, David Jessup, James Harvey and Melissa Miller published an article in Aquatic Mammals.
How many fucking people did it take to write that article?
I know. And also, why do I not subscribe to Aquatic Mammals? Documenting about 19 cases of sea otters attacking baby seals. Here is just one of those cases.
Oh, no. 19 cases?
Yeah, so... Right, I'm going to warn you, this gets grim. Oh. It gets fucking grim.
And, right.
Hold
up. Is this the right... Are we a true otter crime podcast?
Apparently
are we trying
so.
We putting all our fingers in these different pies, Mark.
So
can we keep this up?
We're going to be on Netflix making a marsupial.
Yeah, we're already instructional. We're a lifestyle podcast with our wiki house.
Yeah, according to Spotify, we're a technology podcast.
Yeah, we tell everyone about the technology of things.
Yeah, pretending you're possessed.
Yeah.
But no, so now we're I think we're providing a service, saving people from otters.
Yeah.
So this is one case of an otter attacking a baby seal.
Okay.
So a weaned harbour seal pup was resting on shore when an untagged male sea otter approached it, grasped it with its teeth and forepaws, bit it on the nose. This is a public service announcement from Joshua on behalf of the Dark Ballcast. Please do not adjust your listening device. After listening back to this section, we felt that it was too far even for us and has subsequently been redacted. All you really need to know is that otters are extremely rapey, very murdery, and not to be trusted. And now, back to our regularly scheduled programme.
Why do we let this happen?
I don't... the otters need to be extinguished.
Is there anything we can do?
I'm glad you asked. I don't know if you know this,
Oh my god, man.
but sometimes on the internet, people try and be funny, don't they? So I've found a list of animals. Some of them are aggressive, not all of them, and they've been given alternative funny names. And I'm going to read you the alternative funny name, and I'm going to see if you can guess the animal. Okay?
That
So
was
now-
the worst segue for a segment I have ever heard, Mark.
I mean, yeah, we took a dark road to get here.
I don't think I can sleep tonight.
I mean, that's not my problem.
Was that just a big run up to a segment? Mark!
No, it was no. It's all intertwined, isn't it? It's all part. Oh. Right. So the first alternative animal name. I want you to guess the animal.
Okay.
Beach chicken.
Seagull.
Seagull.
Okay, right.
Ding ding ding.
I'm in.
Floaty potato.
What the fuck?
Floaty potato.
Floaty potato.
Manatee.
Manatee.
Floppy sea spider.
Starfish. Nope. Jellyfish. Nope. Squid. Octopus.
Octopus.
Right, I'm in. We got that one.
Dirty needle.
Wait. Dirty needle.
Dirty needle.
Mosquito.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't get this one, but it is a bit funny. Magical safety dragon.
You what?
Magical safety dragon.
Safety dragon. Magical.
I don't get this
Safety
one. I
dragon.
don't get this one at all. I don't think you'll get it.
All right. Go on then.
Bearded dragon.
What?
I
Why
don't-
safety?
I don't know.
And why magical?
I don't know.
Okay, no.
Arrow pig.
Arrow pig? Arrow?
Arrow pig.
Arrow pig. No, I...
Porcupine.
Oh!
Mudfuckers.
Pigs? Mudfuckers?
Mud skippers.
What the fuck is a mud skipper?
It's like a little fish kind of thing. It's like a fish lizardy weird thing. Winter tree dog.
Winter tree dog. Tree dog?
Tree dog.
Squirrel?
Fuck off, Dan.
I don't know, man. Winter tree dog. Reindeer.
Reindeer.
Yes. Oh, Jesus.
Wobble stick.
Snake.
No.
No. Worm.
Praying mantis.
I'd call that ninja stick.
Next one. Nope rope.
Oh, well, that's a snake.
That's a snake.
Yes.
Asshole.
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 Goose.
No.
No.
It should be.
It should be good.
They're horrid. Aren't they?
No. No. Asshole.
It's the simple cat.
Oh.
I know, you love cats,
I
don't
do
you?
like cats.
Well, you're wrong, unfortunately. The internet says they're assholes.
Well, I'm sorry. It should be otters.
This is one of my... it should be, apparently.
It should be
shouldn't it?
otters.
This is one of my favourites. The Velociraptor.
The Velociraptor. Wait. I'm trying to think of what a Velociraptor is.
It's a dinosaur.
No, but what's it? I was going to say, what's it look like?
Like a dinosaur.
Shit. No, I can't think of this one. Velociraptor.
Fucking kangaroo, mate.
Kangaroo.
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 Freedom glider.
Freedom. Eagle.
Bald eagle, yes.
I was there like, as soon as someone says freedom.
I know, innit?
America.
Dragon shrimp.
Fucking hell. That sounds cool.
Does, doesn't it?
But also not cool.
It's not. It's a lobster. Tunneling ball sack.
Tunneling ball sack. Mm-hmm. Is it a mole?
It's the naked mole rat.
It's the naked
mole rat. Poor little things.
I mean, it's the ugliest thing on the planet.
Panda whale.
Oh. It's just...
You can get double points because it's got two names.
A killer whale, is it?
Yeah, killer whale. What are they also called?
Beluga. No.
No, that's the beluga whale, unfortunately, that you're thinking of. Orca.
Orca. Oh, shit. I was going to say Free Willy next, but...
Furry nope.
What?
Furry nope.
Nope.
Furry nope.
Nope. Furry nope. What animal's so bad that it's a furry nope? No. Enlighten me.
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
I love bears.
Have you seen what a shaved bear looks like?
Yeah, man, look at my balls. No, I've never seen a shaved bear.
Yeah, it's quite somewhat.
I've never got close enough to want to shave it, to be honest.
Someone did. I'd show you.
Was it Steve Irwin?
I'd show you, but it's a podcast.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's a very
It doesn't
good point.
work.
One of my favourites, this. Leather tank.
Leather tank.
Leather tank.
Oh my god.
It's so accurate when you think about it.
Fuck. Leather tank.
Leather tank.
Rhino.
Fucking rhino, he's got it,
Oh.
yes! Majestic sea flap flap.
Stingray.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like these were written for people like me.
Spiky forest dog.
Spiky forest dog. Spiky?
Spiky forest dog.
Oh. What's that music?
Countdown.
Oh, that's what. Oh, gee. No, I can't think of that one, Mark.
It's a trick question. It's the porcupine again.
I was gonna. Oh, I fucking hate you, man.
Danger zebra.
Tiger.
It's a white tiger. It's a white tiger. Yeah.
Oh,
Boople snoot.
booper snoot.
Boople snoot.
Booper snoot.
Boople snoot.
No.
Rabbit.
Oh, I hate rabbits.
I know.
They're cute, but they fucking suck.
Naked snail.
Slug.
Slug. American murder log.
Alligator.
Alligator. You're really good at this.
Yeah.
Catbird.
Catbird. What the fuck?
It's the humble owl.
Isn't it? You know, now you mention it, they do
Exactly,
look quite
yeah.
cattish.
They do a bit.
Yeah.
Danger water cow.
Hippos.
Hippos, yes.
It's a hippo.
Fart squirrel.
Fart squirrel.
Fart squirrel.
Oh.
This is an animal. I'm just insulting you.
Dude, something inside me wants to say,
Fart squirrel.
and I don't know why, frog.
Not even slightly.
Like what? Oh, skunk.
Skunk!
I was like, what animals fart?
Formal chicken.
Duck.
Penguin.
Oh!
Mate, they wear tuxedos. How did you not get that?
I was thinking ducks look pretty smart.
Giraffe sheep.
Giraffe sheep.
Giraffe sheep.
Sheep. Llama.
Fucking llama.
Llama.
This is a tough one. Grumpy McSnapface.
Whoa. Grumpy McSnapface.
Grumpy McSnapface.
Oh. Have we had this one before?
No. Why would you think it was? Alligator.
Like a snake.
Snakes aren't grumpy.
Yeah, they're just fucking long though, aren't they?
In that case, I've got the happiest dick in the world.
No, enlighten me.
It's turtles.
Oh! They're such like little old men of the sea, aren't they?
Old men. of the sea.
Maybe they're so grumpy because they're alive for so long, aren't they?
Yeah,
And
I'm grumpy as fuck and I'm 31.
And they're alive that long, and just think of how many times they've seen otters do horrible things. Oh.
This is a good one. Pantless thunder goose.
Pantless.
Pantless.
Thunder goose.
Thunder goose.
Oh my word. I don't know many birds.
Ostrich.
Oh yes. When you reveal them, it's so obvious.
It is. Stab rabbit.
Stab rabbit. Fuck. No.
Mate, it's a trick question. It's porcupine.
Why?
I've got a
The
couple,
porcupine occurred 3 times in that.
couple more. Iraqi speed kangaroo.
What?
Your face. The Iraqi speed kangaroo.
No comment.
Greyhound.
Is that where they're from?
What?
Is that where they're from?
Who knows? I thought I'd try and make up a couple myself.
Okay. Was that not one you made up yourself?
No, that's just wasn't on that list, but I'd remembered it from elsewhere. I've come up with 2, and then I think we should try and come up with one for the otter to try and rebrand it.
Okay.
So one I've come up with is Stripy Fanta Lion.
Tiger.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
African barcode horse.
Oh yeah. Zebra.
Yes. Right. What do we change this? Because people think otters are great.
Right. So
We've established they're not. So we need to give it a new name that reflects its shitness.
Okay. I really there's something that's really sticking out for me here. I think the first word should be rapey.
Okay.
Rapey.
Rapey fur snake.
No wait. Okay. I kind of want to call it something along the lines of the rape monkey of the sea.
It's good,
I was brewing that just a little bit.
but I've got a different one.
Okay.
The otter, now known as the misfit and knobhead.
I came across a pretty interesting review the other day. I quite liked the one we did last week about the oven chips.
The oven chips.
So this one's not exactly a shitty review, it's more of a shitty product.
Right.
And someone quite obviously feels that way about it, but they've written it in a pretty funny way. So tell me what you think of this for a product. It's the Bic For Her medium ballpoint pen. This is a a pen specifically aimed towards women.
As a feminist now, I must know what the fuck is going on.
Do you want me to just tell you a couple of ways that the marketing team have thought, oh, women will love this? Do you want to know what they've done?
Please tell me.
So on the packaging, right at the very top, it just says, beautifully smooth.
Like a freshly shaved vulva. Does it say that?
No.
Oh,
But the font is, it's purple.
it's all flowery.
The pens are pink and purple.
Of course they are. Because women only like pink and purple.
Yes. Because purple is just girly blue and pink is girly red.
I just wear pink, man. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Fucking
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it, Mike.
Right, I'm going to get undressed.
Okay, so this is a review from who I assume is a woman. I know I shouldn't assume. But...
Especially since there's so many genders. That's a different podcast, isn't it?
Yes. So this was written by, this is their name, A Keen Skier.
Right.
Carry on.
Quick. Is her first name Akeen and second name Skier?
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Or is it just someone who likes to ski?
I'd love if that was their name and it was just a coincidence that they did like
What
to ski.
website is this on, this review?
This was an Amazon review.
Why do they feel that they have to mask their name?
I know. Like, who are they hiding from?
Like ISIS is looking for brides in the review section of Girly Pens. And they see their name and thinks, right, there's one.
Yeah.
Got her name, that's all we need to know.
Perfect.
But no, they look and go, oh, well, we know she likes skiing, but that's not enough to go and get her. I imagine that's how they do it.
Damn the Western way. Okay, so here goes the review. My husband has never allowed me to write, as he doesn't want me touching men's pens. However, when I saw this product, I decided to buy it using my pocket money. And so far, it has been fabulous. Once I had learnt to write, the feminine colour and the grip size, which was more suited to my delicate little hands, has enabled me to vent thoughts about new recipe ideas, sewing and gardening. Whoever's written this, it's amazing. Like, total props to them. My husband is less pleased with this product as he believes it will lead to more independence and he hates the feminine tingling sensation, along with the visions of fairies and rainbows he gets whenever he picks it up. I just thought this was worth your attention and the attention of everyone listening. That's brilliant.
I mean, in all seriousness, with the whole gender equality thing,
Yeah.
shit like this has got to stop.
Oh, well,
Pens,
the pens
for women.
Oh my god!
It's just a pen that they've made pink.
I love that review though because it really sums it up.
There's so much shit out there, though, isn't there? That's split between for men and for women.
I mean, right? Okay, they could have made it better by turning the pen also into a vibrator. Or
For small
one of
channeled
the
women.
ends is really absorbent.
Just can't write with it once a month. Yeah. There was this is a few years ago. I witnessed a little article on the internet.
Right.
You know, the place for all things weird. And there was this Australian woman,
Okay.
and she was hosting,
Australian.
and yes, she was, but she was the right way up though. And she was hosting a little art exhibit. And what she was doing was she got a load of wool.
Oh no.
And she shoved it up inside her stench trench, for want of a better term. and then she knitted out of her vagina.
What's she? Like a whole ass ball of wool.
Just, I don't know how much she fit in there. I don't know, you know what I mean? But and
Clearly
she
enough, she's got an
knitted.
art exhibit.
And she did this for a month.
Just a month.
Now, what happens to a lady once a month?
Oh shit.
Safe to say that massive scarf she was knitting from white wool for one section, for 1/4 of it, weren't fucking white. You know what
I mean, I'm disgusted and impressed.
I mean, I, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder and all that shit, but I don't get why that's art.
Right.
And it did say at the bottom, though, the people were like, so why are you doing this? What's this about? What's the meaning? What's the subtext? All this shit. She was like, I just want to show people, you know, how strong and beautiful the vagina is. I know, right? I know how beautiful the vagina is, just because it's a cool-looking thing.
You said that like a man who's never had sex.
I have. I've got 2 kids. I like vaginas.
Okay.
All right? And I liked them the same amount before I saw that knitting thing as I do now.
Right.
I don't need to see people crafting stuff out of their vertical bacon sandwiches to make me appreciate it. So you listen here, ladies. Your clams are beautiful. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. I don't know why I'm telling you this story, and I don't know why I've got into this massive rant about the beauty of the human vagina.
You know,
but they're lovely.
I think most people get that, right? But I also think that people are also great, but you don't see people sticking wool up their arse and pulling it out brown, do you? I mean,
just to show the beauty and elasticity of the human anus.
I might just be like, oh, you know, sheep's wool's pretty natural.
To be fair,
so shitting. So I just combined the two, really. I've made a scarf, and you'll see the majority of it's brown because it's been on my arse.
Your neck will be warm, but it'll fucking stink. I don't see how that shows how strong the minge is, because wool is very thin. I think I could pull wool out of my japsai.
Oh,
I don't want to. I wouldn't want to, but I think I could.
Yeah, but you'd have to...
I've had thicker pisses.
You ever been so dehydrated it's almost granulated?
Well, yeah, how do you think I fill up the kids' sandpit in the garden? Dan.
Mark?
It's that time again.
Oh.
It's the world's shittest.
It's shit.
So, this week, you don't know what I'm going to say. Yeah,
I'm going into this one blind.
You're going blind, aren't you? So, this week, we are doing the world's shittest type of shoe. Right. There are many, many, many types of shoe on the market. Right. Some are better than others. Some look very nice. Some are just built out of practicality. However, I wanna take you back a little bit to the swinging, disco 70s. Dude, I said swinging, but then I realised it wasn't the 60s. Yeah, I realised it wasn't the 60s halfway through.
Swinging disco 70s.
All right, shut up, you bitch.
Oh, strong.
Right, I put it to you that the worst type of shoe is the platform shoe.
Oh.
Right. The reasons are manifold. Firstly, anyone who wears platform shoes looks like a cunt.
I agree.
You just... I mean, when you see someone wearing a very tall hat, you think, look at the length they've added to their body. It looks ridiculous. Why should that be any different on the other end?
If anything, I think I respect someone more for wearing a really tall hat, because every day when I leave the house, I wish I had worn a really tall hat. And I hate feeling jealous, Mark.
Of all those tall-hatted bastards.
I don't think we see enough tall hats, but tall shoes.
Too many.
They're too tall for the feet, really.
The next reason I dislike platforms is because they take away what is a very skilled art form, and that is the ability to walk in stilts. People spend all their lives practicing how to walk in stilts. And here come these knobheads with their afros and their rhinestones in their fucking platform shoes. How long has the cat been in this room? I've only just noticed that.
I don't know. I feel like it's always been in this room.
She's born here, she'll die here.
I mean, it's trying to get out of this room. Quite frankly, it's ruining the segment.
Yes, it is. That's
Oh,
it.
let the cat
Podcast
out.
done.
Oh, dark podcast. Do-do-do-do-do.
So yeah, people work hard to be able to walk on stilts. Correct?
Yeah.
And here people come with their thick platform shoes, thinking, "Oh, look how much taller I am than normal."
Oh, look at me on my sturdy stilts.
Yeah, it doesn't take the same amount of skill.
No.
You're a fraud.
Yeah.
You platform wearing bastard.
Get them gone.
Third reason.
You hate these shoes.
Fucking hate the bastards. And I am absolutely not making this up as I go along. There have been examples in the wild of people wearing platform shoes where the platform part is made of like a clear plastic and they're filled with water and a goldfish.
And a fish.
How unfair for that fish. I mean, fish tanks aren't great anyway, because basically it's just a box of water for you to keep fish prisoner.
Okay.
Now imagine how miserable that fish is going to be when you're shaking the
I've
bastard
got
about
a nice
on a dance
argument
floor.
here there for you, though.
Okay.
At least it's safe from the otters. Like, I know where I'd rather be. I can be out at sea, fearing for my life, or inside a disco man's shoes.
If the platform is sufficiently tall, they could fit an otter in it.
Let me get some shoe designers on the phone. Clark's might be interested in that.
Otter platform.
Come on. They're utterly brilliant.
Oh, kill yourself.
Shit.
So yeah, I just don't think it's fair on the fish. People who keep fish in their I
think-
prefer to keep my fish in other articles of clothing.
Like your child's pockets.
Yes, that is exactly the perfect size for goldfish. Lastly, I have a very vast amount of sympathy for people who wear platforms.
Okay.
I believe that as a person who has a very visible facial deformity,
Right.
I believe that people should be accepted for who they are, and they should be proud of who they are and what they look like. It doesn't matter if you're short. You can dance at a disco in normal shoes. Midgets can dance too. You don't need tall shoes. You should love yourselves.
Mark, are you speaking directly to me?
I'm looking into your eyes, but I'm speaking to all the people who feel they need to build themselves up with platform shoes out there. Just love yourself.
I can finally retire them platform shoes. I think I found that confidence.
So there you go. 4 reasons why the platform is the worst type of shoe.
I completely disagree.
Oh,
Don't know what...
confident.
Emo boots.
What the fuck's an emo boot?
Right. You know them... You know emos, right? Goths and emos.
I've met a couple,
They wear them big shoes with like metal bits on them, sometimes chains.
Ah, New Rocks.
They'll come up to like the knee or something.
New Rocks, that's what you're thinking
Piss
about.
off. I've had enough. I've had it up to here.
That's quite tall.
Yeah.
And you're not even wearing platforms.
I don't understand it. We know that you've got something up here. Right? Everyone's been a teenager before. There's nicer shoes out there to go with your darkened funeral outfit. You need them big bastard boots on, really.
It's the edge, man.
Yeah, but
Edge.
oh, they can't be comfy.
It's not about comfort.
What?
It's about letting the world know that you're fucking angry. Look at my boots. Feel my anger.
You know, in some ways, I agree with you. They're like platforms with depression. They're just take the goldfish away.
Angry platforms.
Yeah,
They're like platforms, but the fish is dead.
Yeah, the The fish is in there, surely.
Being molested by an otter.
They could probably sell them for a bit more if, you know they've got a dead fish in them. Emo boots. World's shittest shoes.
I don't know. I do agree that new rocks, which is what you're referring to.
Is that what they're called?
They are terrible and horrific.
Hideous.
They are hideous, yeah. But
Right, okay, wait. Mark, would you rather be caught wearing platforms or new rocks?
I'd rather not have feet. Whereas I hate new rocks because they're a cry for attention. And I despise cries for attention.
Yes.
But I feel sorry for people in platforms because they aren't loving themselves correctly. So I can't agree. The platform shoe must die.
Oh, well.
That's it. We can't agree yet again.
I don't think we'll ever agree.
Probably not.
I think it's written into the very nature of this segment that we probably will never agree.
So leave us a comment. Who are you? Are you team platform? Are you team new rock?
Just no. I refuse to call them new rocks. Emo boots.
Team platform or team emo boot?
You decide.
Right, you decide. If you've got what you think is the world's shittest shoe, let us know. And we'll tell you why you're wrong and why it's either a platform or an emo boot. So, sorry, emo boots, but platforms have got to go.
Fuck you.
Fuck your boots with attitude. Fuck you and your chainy boots.
Chainy boots.
Go listen to My Chemical Shipmans. So that's it. Episode 3 in the bag. Oh boy. 3 episodes. 3. We hope everyone had a fantastic time listening to this. We had a lot of fun making it yet again. Please do get in touch. dartballcast@gmail.com. Leave us a message on Facebook. Comment on Podbean.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Share this around. Get as many of your friends listening as possible. If you haven't got any friends like us, just shout at people in the street. Try and get them to listen.
You have our permission.
All the other people in the hospice with you, get them to listen. Hospice radio. Make sure this is the Dartball cast that you're listening to as Sweet Lady Death approaches.
Remember, no one asked for it.
No one needed it.
But this was it.
It was the Dartball cast. Fuck off!